All right, we're on the air. How you guys doing? Welcome to Thursday Night Primetime Trivia. I'm your host, Traveling with Bruce, Traveling with Bruce. That's right, Bruce, with Traveling with Bruce. Hey, how you guys doing? Nice to have you back for the show. I know a bunch of you were here at my 5 o'clock show, and welcome all. Looks like the picture is pretty good here from my end. Looks like we have a good connection, so I'm happy to see that. And we'll have some fun with trivia tonight. For those of you who are just joining me, things are going along great today. Got the word that I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on Cruise Wars. Cruise Wars next Monday. I'm up against. I'm up against. I don't know who I'm up against, but I'm on Lalita Loca on Cruise Wars on Monday, and looking forward to that very much. And next Wednesday, I've got Lalita Loca. I've got Tony and Jenny. I believe both of them are going to join me next week, Wednesday, on my live telecast. So you guys can fire questions to me, which I'll forward on to them, and we'll have a chat live on the show. I'm looking forward to that. Starting to do collaborations with fellow YouTubers, and discussions are underway with other YouTubers to do more. And I'm looking to do quite a number of collaborations going forward. So I'm working on reaching out to people and YouTubers out there. If there are any YouTubers out there who want to be on the show, let me know. There's my email address is on the description below this show. Same with the video I did today, the one I did yesterday. My email is now available. You can write me there, get in touch with me, and we'll link up and see what we can do about some collaborative work and build our following even faster and further, which is what it's all about. I think the more the YouTubers collaborate, the better it gets. And shout out to Jim Zim. Jim, I'd love to have you on my show. I've been trying to reach Jim with some messages, but haven't heard yet. But I know he's a busy guy. But boy, if Jim ever catches up with me, or if you someone of you know him, tell him Bruce wants you on a show. He wants to interview you, and I'd love to do something with him on his channel. Whatever we can come up with, I'm sure we can cook up something and have some fun and go from there. But we'll take it one step at a time. I've got a few others that I'm looking to talk to, and I'm already talking to, and we'll see what we can do about growing out the channel and spreading out the footprints. Fantastic! I'm excited, very excited. 2,143 subscribers. I think we just grabbed a couple more in the last hour and a half since I was off the air here just on the last show. Fantastic! If you're watching this show and you want to become a subscriber, whether you're watching me live or you're watching this on a rerun, there's a subscribe button, usually always on over here. And there's another subscribe button just below my screen, somewhere down here. And I think this is the one here that's the magic one. If you hit subscribe there, a little bell icon pops up. And if you touch that, you'll be notified every time I do a new video, every time I do a new live show. You'll get an email in advance. Sometimes I do videos unannounced. Sometimes I go live unannounced. If there's a development going on in the cruise game, I'll just start talking live, and you'll get a notification that I'm on the air, and you can join in and see what's going on. So I'd love to have you join as a subscriber. The more the merrier. Thumbs ups. I'm getting a bunch of those lately. We had some trolls earlier this week who were attacking us live on the air. About 3 or 4 videos ago, within 10 minutes of the show being on, we had 32 thumbs downs in less than 10 minutes from a pack of trolls. And we fought them off as best we could and blocked them from our channel. And then all the good guys started coming in and giving me thumbs ups. And that video now, boy, I think that video has something like 47 thumbs ups and 33 thumbs downs or something. We beat them handily, and thumbs ups are still coming in from my from viewers who are catching up on the rerun. So fantastic! If you're watching live or if you're watching on the recording and you like the show, you enjoy trivia, whatever have you, enjoy the channel, hit me with a thumbs up, and that helps the analytics with YouTube spread the word that this channel is worthy of promotion in the YouTube universe. Thanks again to my viewers. Subscribers, viewers who are picking up some swag. My Traveling with Bruce shirts, the coffee mugs, got some more over here, got another one over there, stickers, tote bags, hoodies, sweatshirts, women's tops, cell phone holders. What else? I got just all kinds of stuff. I got a photo the other day, an acrylic holder, an acrylic, kind of like a paperweight you put on your office desk. Someone sent me a photo with that one on it. Fantastic. I think was it Tracy? I forgot who it was. Fabulous. I just love it. So thank you all for that, because that helps fund my channel as well. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of thirsty. That caffeine freeze tasting awful good. And then there's the super chat during live shows, but more importantly, PayPal donations have been coming in from time to time, and I thank all of you for these. These are so important to me. The difference between getting a super chat, and I'm really talking to people who don't watch regularly, just so you know, my regulars know this, they hear this all the time, but my super chats that come in can only come in during the live show. I only get 70% of the money. 30% goes to YouTube. They collect the fees, they process it, and they take a cut of the action. It takes up to 6 weeks to get the money, because it has to go through the YouTube AdSense network, and it's a 1-month payout and all this stuff. PayPal is like a godsend for creators. A donation to my PayPal account, it's 94% comes out of it, and it's instantaneous. There's no waiting. It's available immediately, and it makes such a difference, especially right around now, the end of the month, in the beginning of the new month. All the bills are due, and it's just great that these funds come through, whether it's a $5 donation, a 10, a 20, or whatever you want to do. I love it, and I thank you very much. I've got a couple today. Debbie Manuel made a donation to me today. I think this has got to be the 7th or 8th time she's made a donation, at least for at least 6 months that she's been on my part of my channel. I just love her. Thank you, Debbie, so much. And also, John was here today. Peter Heckema, he made a donation again today, and that's got to be his 8th or 10th as well. I thank both of them so much. So diehard supporters of mine. I love you guys. I have a number of you. There are several dozen of you who really help me. I love it. And occasionally I get a donation here, a donation there, and I love that too. And thank you, one, and thank you all. Another way to help me, which is new, is Amazon. I now have an Amazon affiliate link, which I've finally been able to set up. And the affiliate link is viewable in the description below this video, or on my homepage in the About area. There's a link there. You can click there. It takes you right to the back where all my links are. I have about 6 of them now, or 7 of them. One of them is Amazon.com. If you buy anything on Amazon going through my link to the Amazon homepage, I get a royalty. I get a little commission. It's anywhere from 2% to 10%. Seems to be averaging about 6%, I guess, at the moment. And it only started last week, and a number of you are already saving the link on your computers. And when you go to Amazon, you just hit the link and go shopping. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Amazon is willing to hand out this money. I might as well be in line to get some of it, and that helps this channel as well. So thank you, one. Thank you all. I love it. I'm looking forward to the Lalito Loca show next Monday. Looking forward to next Wednesday when I've got them on, and I'm looking forward to other collaborations behind that, and get the channel moving even faster than it is. So fantastic. To answer any questions out there about YouTube, no, I am not monetized. It's June the 7th, 2018. Still not monetized. Have been demonetized since Feb 21, 2018. After meeting all the objectives, all the goals, followed all the rules, they still demonetized this channel, put us under review, and it's now, I've lost how many days. I've lost count how many days it is. It's ridiculous. I'm working on YouTube for nada, but they do broadcast my show, and so thank you for that. But boy, I sure love to be monetized, because there are channels smaller than mine that are monetized, and we didn't get included. I don't know what went wrong, but I can't call anybody. There's no 800 number. There's no names. It's just emails, and I send requests, and I get silence. I hear nothing back. let's say hi to everybody. Folks are signing in right now. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce. Good show this afternoon. As always, heading to Tampa Airport now to pick up my wife who's coming back from Vegas. Hope she still has some money left. We'll be listening in the car. Well, remember, Peter, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So, she might tell you about the weather. I don't know what else you're going to know. Fantastic. Thanks, Peter, for listening in. Blaine Rayleigh, hey, y'all, looking forward to some trivia. Right on. Jim Thomas, ready for round 2. Hey, y'all. Yes, sir, Jim. Thomas Henry, deja vu. You betcha. Debbie Manuel, whoop, whoop, ready for the games to begin. Hi, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Welcome back, Debbie. Thomas Henry, yep. And Jordan, trivia, go. And Jordan, hey, Debbie. Hey, Jim in Tokyo. Go Tokyo, she's saying. Richard, Tracy Dunlap, just enough time to eat dinner, feed the dogs, and take them out in between shows. Now ready for trivia. I'm ready. I've got all that done. It's out of the way. Give me my time. This is my time. I'm ready for trivia. Let's roll it. Debbie, hi, Ann, and Jim, and Thomas, and Blaine, Tracy, Peter, drive safe. Peter, Thomas Henry, what breeds, Tracy? We have a black lab border collie mix. Blaine Rayleigh, hi, Debbie, and Jordan, hey, Tracy, Blaine, and Thomas. Also drive safely, Peter. Let's see, everyone here saying hi, hi, hi. Blaine, Bruce Almighty, drum roll, please. Tammy Ray is here. Thomas Henry, hi, everybody. And Jordan, Cruise Wars, Battles, awesome. La Lido Loca. Tracy Dunlap, Thomas. We have German Shepherd, Rhodesian Ridgeback, and Black Mouthed Cur, who is a therapy dog and goes to work every day to work with abused and neglected kids. Wow, that's awesome. Camille Castarini, hi from Georgia. Camille, hi, how are you? Welcome to the show. This is trivia night tonight. We'll have some fun with trivia. I'm glad you're here. Thomas Henry, cool. My dog goes to work with me every day. Loves to travel. Hi, I'm here. Steaming Bean, bet those thumbs down. We're only 2 or 3 people. We're only 2 to 3 people. Tracy Dunlap, that's great. Thomas, don't know what I'd do without our dogs. Thankfully, we have a dog house sitter who stays with them when we go away. Cam, Harry, hi, everybody. Thomas Henry, I was looking at a laptop cover, but my unit is too big. He said my computer seems to be too big for the unit. The Steaming Bean, 30% to YouTube. Who runs YouTube? Colonel Tom Parker? Thomas Henry, typos. Jim Thomas, oh yeah, Deb, how generous of you. Oh yay, Deb. Thank you, Deb, and Jim. You've been great to me too. Thank you so much, Deb. Deb, got me kiss. Thank you so much. Seakeeper, hi, Bruce. Wife is watching hockey. I'd rather be here. Bring on the trivia. All right, Jim Thomas, thumbs up. Debbie Manuel laughing out loud. Beaner, good stuff. Right on. Well, tonight's the night for Washington. If they can win the game tonight in Vegas, they win the Stanley Cup. If Vegas wins tonight, they go back to Washington for Game 6, and Washington just needs to win 1 of 3 games. Vegas has got to win 3 in a row, starting with tonight. We'll see what happens after this show's over. I'll watch the rest of the game and see what gives. But right now, it's time for trivia. I got 3 questions for you guys tonight. We'll see how sharp you are on this. I had some fun putting this together, as I always do. Thank you again for thumbs up. I got 15 going right now. 15 thumbs ups happening right now. Fantastic. Here's the deal. I'll give you a question. There's a certain number of answers that are correct answers. When you type in your answer, just send me 1 answer at a time per type. Don't give me 3 answers in a row. Just 1, and then do a next test. Do the next test. Text if you like. Sorry, text. And we'll get her done. If we get stuck, I'll start giving you hints, and we'll kind of go from there. But I think you guys are pretty sharp. You're pretty going to get these. You're going to get these pretty quickly. All right. Let's see what we have here. Let me start off with. Let me start off with the first one here. This is for some countries. There are 25 correct answers here. 25. I'm looking for the world's most powerful militaries. What countries in the world are the most powerful militaries? I'm sure a bunch of these militaries could probably take the planet out, but there are a bunch who can't. They can take out some serious damage. What countries in the world have the most powerful militaries going? And let's see what the answers are. And we'll start knocking them off the list. Of course, the United States, number 1 here. Jim Thomas has got the U.S. Cam has got the U.S. Steaming Bean's got the U.S. Debbie Emanuel, USA-ish. Yeah, USA-ish is right. It is USA, number 1 all by itself. Let's see what the next guesses are. The United Kingdom from the Steaming Bean. The UK, where do they rank here? Let me just take a peek. They rank number 6 on the planet. Let's see. Everyone's going with the USA. And Jordan is thinking about China. China right now, number 3. The experts expect or believe China to be the 3rd most powerful military in the world. Steaming Bean has come in with India, and number 4. Number 4 country is India in military strength, apparently. Thomas Henry had China. Debbie Manuel, Russia, number 2. Always number 2. Absolutely correct. Steaming Bean, North Korea. Wondering if North Korea made a list. They're number 23. They're number 23 in the world, according to the experts. Same with Thomas Henry. He figured North Korea as well. Camille Castoria. Okay, Camille, you can only give me one answer at a time. You gave me 3, and the first one is the USA, and you've already got that one correct. England has already been guessed. So come back to me with one country at a time, and that way everybody gets a chance. Sylvia, hi, Bruce and everybody. Hey, Sylvia, we're looking for the strongest military countries in the world. Steaming Bean is coming in with France. Yep, number 5 military in the world is France. Blaine Rayleigh, wondering about Canada. Does Canada rank in the world's most powerful 25? Nope, Canada's not in the top 25. Thomas Henry, United Kingdom, we already have them. Well done, Thomas. Cam is saying, hey, Sylvia. Blaine Rayleigh is wondering about Germany. Germany is number 9. They have a strong NATO force there. Number 9, Jim Thomas, Germany as well. Steaming Bean, Indonesia. Wondering about Indonesia. They're 14th on the list. They are up there. Israel from Sylvia Swan. Israel's 15th. 15th largest in the world. Pretty powerful in the area that they are living. And then they've got friends who back them up big time. Let's see here. Debbie Emanuel went with Germany. Camille is still giving me multiple answers. Can only give me one at a time. One country at a time, Camille. You're giving me China, which we already have, and the other 2 you've guessed we've already got anyway, but just give me one answer at a time if you could. Peter Heckema from the cell phone lot at Tampa Bay Airport, the United Kingdom, and we've already got it. I'm not sure about the connection time, but we got the UK, my friend. Thomas Henry, Australia, number 22 on the list, Australia. Peter Heckema, USA, it's number 1. Blaine Rayleigh is thinking about Poland. Does Poland have a strong military? Number 19 in the world, Poland. Blaine Rayleigh, Israel, we already got. They came in at number 15. Germany from Seakeeper, we have. Steaming Bean, South Korea. South Korea is number 12, stronger than the North. That is correct. Let's see here. Peter Heckema, Russia, we have it. Israel from Sylvia, we've got it. Jim Thomas, Canada, didn't make the cut. Steaming Bean, Israel, we have it. Blaine Rayleigh, Egypt. Blaine Rayleigh is wondering about Egypt. Egypt is number 10 in the world. Very powerful military in Egypt. Steaming Bean, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is 24th on the list. They just made the cut of the top 25. Blaine Rayleigh is talking Turkey. What about Turkey? 8th most powerful military in the planet. Turkey, NATO member as well. Now quickly becoming a dictatorship, unfortunately. Loves to travel. Japan. Japan is the 7th strongest military in the world. Japan. They don't brag about it, but it's there. Yep, they're there for defense. Russia from Tracy, we have it. Steaming Bean, Poland, we got it. Tracy Dunlop, China, we got it. Camille, you got it now. One at a time. You're guessing Australia. We already have Australia, but let me tell you all the guesses we have, and then we'll figure out what's to go. So far, you guys have nailed the United States, Russia, China, India, France, the UK, Japan, Turkey, Germany, Egypt. Those are the top 10 most powerful militaries in order. You got them all. Number 11, I'm still waiting for. Then we've got South Korea, number 12. We're missing 13. We've got Indonesia and Israel at 14 and 15. We're missing 16, 17, 18. We've got Poland at 19. We're missing 20, 21. We've got Australia at 22, North Korea at 23, Saudi Arabia at 24, and we're looking for number 25. So out of all the guesses, we are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 countries to fill up the list. So Camille had Australia. Steaming Bean went with Malaysia. Malaysia is not in the top 25. No. Blaine Rayleigh is coming in with Italy, and you are correct, sir. That is a NATO country. Italy is number 11 in strength. So that gives us now the top 12 completely. Saudi Arabia from Tracy, we have. Cool Jazz can't move to Canada now. They can't protect me. Well, we're kind of liked by everybody. Steam and Bean, wondering about Spain. Does Spain have a military to rank in the top 25? The answer is no. Spain's military is not in the top 25. I'm going to guess the top 30, though. They wouldn't be far behind that. Peter Heckema, Turkey, we just had him. We got him through there. Loves to travel. Italy, we got it. Camille, in Italy, good guess. Correct. We just had him. Blaine Rayleigh, India, we've got already. India is the fourth most powerful military. Jim Thomas, Turkey, we have it. Tracy Dunlop, UAE, the United Arab Emirates. No, they're not in the top 25 at all. Not known for a strong military. They're more like lovers rather than fighters, like Canada. Sylvia is saying, hey, Cam, Blaine Rayleigh, Pakistan. Very good. Pakistan is the 13th most powerful military, right behind South Korea, just ahead of Indonesia. We now have the top 15 nailed down. We're looking for 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, and 25. Egypt, we've had guests. Seakeeper, Czech Republic. Wondering about the Czech Republic. Nope, they're not in the list. Steaming Bean, Thailand. Yes, Thailand is number 20 on the list. That's another one, God. Steaming Bean, Myanmar. The whole country is militarized. But no, its military is not large enough or powerful enough to be in the top 25. Powerful enough to control their citizenry, but not all their citizenry, obviously. They're not protecting everybody, but no, they're not that powerful as far as being in the top 25 on the planet. Seakeeper, Japan, we already have. Cam, what about the Roman army? Whatever happened to those guys? Weren't they like number one at one time? They had this giant empire. Whatever happened to those guys? Yeah, they came and they went, didn't they? Steaming Bean, Pakistan, we've got it. Thomas Henry, Iran. Does Iran rate number 21 in the world? Iran. Yeah, they do rank in the top 25. Steaming Bean coming in with his favorite, the Vatican. Jim Thomas, Canada's under the safety umbrella of the U.S., so it's safe to move to Canada. Cool jazz. There you go. Or are we keeping America safe from itself? I don't know. I just... Thomas Henry, Venezuela. What about Venezuela? Venezuela is not on the list. We're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 countries. I'm looking for one country in South America, which Venezuela is in. I'm looking for two countries in Asia. And I'm looking for one country in Africa, actually. That's what I'm looking for now. Steaming Bean, Brazil. What about Brazil? Yeah, Brazil is number 17 in the world, one of the most populated countries in the world. Seakeeper, Greece. Nope, Greece did not make the top 25. Cool jazz. Not sure about that now, Jim Javas. This new tariff deal might be a deal breaker. Seakeeper, the Philippines. Nope, Philippines is not one of the Asian countries. There are 2 of them that I'm looking for. Iran from Steaming Bean, we already have. Algeria, Blaine Rayleigh, yes. Number 25 on the list is Algeria. Seakeeper, Belgium, nope. Loves to travel. How about Vietnam? Yes, Vietnam, number 16 in the world. Most powerful military. They got a gift in 1975 when the United States abandoned South Vietnam. When they got the hell out of there, they left behind enough material, ammo, jeeps, tanks, anti-personnel carriers, that South or North Vietnam, or all of Vietnam, now had one of the top 10 militaries in the world back in 75. Today, it's still at number 16. Very powerful. Jim Thomas, Italy, we already got. Steaming Bean, Nigeria, no. Camille, Tahiti, no. Thomas Henry, how about Mexico? No. Sylvia, Egypt. Egypt is been guessed already at number 10. Steaming Bean, Czech, no. And Jordan, Qatar, no. Camille, Jordan, no. Not big enough. Steaming Bean, Latvia, no. Peter Heckema, Brazil, we got it. Steaming Bean, Sweden, no. Peter Heckema, Argentina, no. We already have Brazil for our South American country. I'm looking actually for one country left, actually. The last country is in Asia, and it's awful close to China, awful close nearby. Argentina, Norway, Mexico, Colombia, USA, Iraq. Did we already say Israel, Belize, Brazil, Argentina, China, Thailand? All not correct. Colombia, Thailand, Colombia. South Africa, Egypt, Kenya, Bangladesh, and Taiwan. Taiwan is the answer. That was the last country to be on the list. And then we had Norway and Mongolia. Tracy Dunlop, not when USA leader thinks Canada burned down the White House. Laugh out loud. Somebody needs a history lesson or more than one. And Jordan, Singapore. Let me read off the winners. Here we are. This is the final list right here. this quiz is done. We came in here with the most powerful militaries. Number 1 is the United States. Number 2 is the Soviet Union, or Russia, formerly known as the Soviet Union, Russia. China, number 3. India, number 4. France, number 5. The United Kingdom, Japan. And then we have Turkey, Germany, and Egypt. That's your top 10. From there, we go to Italy, South Korea, Pakistan, Indonesia. We go to Israel, Vietnam, Brazil, Taiwan, Poland, Thailand, Iran, Australia, North Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Algeria makes up the number 25 spot. Those are the 25 most powerful militaries, according to experts on this particular survey. Countries like Spain, Greece, and Jordan, Sri Lanka, South Africa, they're right behind there, probably the next 10, right behind. Well done, you guys. Well, it didn't take long at all. Vicky is here. Hey, Traveling with Bruce. Hey, Vicky, welcome back. You're just in time for the second trivia question. Excuse me, second trivia question of the primetime Thursday night show. We're looking at 20 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, guys. Looks like we have 30 of you watching right now, which is great. You're still coming in. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining me on my Facebook page, Traveling with Bruce. It's a new group page. Go to Facebook, Traveling with Bruce. Thank you for joining in on my Amazon link page, affiliate link page. Thank you for that, and all donations and all purchases of swag on my Redbubble store. All right, here's the second question. Let's go right to it. Vicky, yay! Steaming Bean, the White House was burnt down during the War of 1812 against Britain, but soldiers were from north of the border, and Canada was formed as a country in 1867. Yeah, kind of like, 50 years earlier, the White House was burnt down by the British because America was still trying to, settle their score with the Brits, and vice versa. Yes, but Mr. Trump doesn't quite get that. He's got a thing about this. Whatever. All right, number 2 trivia question. Let's see how you do on this one. The other day, I was asking you the biggest polluters in the world. What countries pollute more CO2 in the atmosphere? Well, today, I want you to give me the countries that are the greenest countries in the world, the countries that pollute the least on a per capita basis. There are 25 on this list that pollute the least. Let's see how we're doing. And we're really talking about industrialized type countries. So you could make an argument that Fiji as a whole doesn't do much in the way of pollution, or the Vatican doesn't pollute much. But we're looking at countries with a kind of a strong economy, with an actual economy. So I think we're looking at countries with certainly, I would say, at least 1 million in population, if not more than a couple of million in population. And some countries here are quite large. So let's see how you do with the greenest countries in the world, and we'll see how fast we can get this list knocked off. Debbie Emanuel starting us off with Iceland, and I believe Iceland is on the list at number 11, the 11th greenest in the world, I believe on a per person basis. Greenland is not its own country, Debbie, but you're close. Camille, Sweden. Camille, you got one. You got the second highest, number 2 greenest country in the world. Congratulations, and thank you for coming to the show. This is great. You're doing well. Cam, Greenland, not its own country. A Steaming Bean, Eritrea. What about Eritrea? Eritrea does not rank in the top 25. Probably just not qualified to be counted amongst the more developed countries that we're up against here. Nurse Nancy, Greenland? Greenland, really? Greenland? Yeah, Greenland is not its own country. It's part of another country. It's a territory of another country. And if you know what that is, you might be in business. Brittany Lockwood is here. Iceland, correct guess. We've already got it. Tracy Dunlop. Ireland is another guess. And that one is, I believe, a winner. Am I right on that, or am I wrong on that? Pardon me if I speak out of turn. Sorry, Ireland does not count. Not green enough in Ireland. As green as Ireland is, with 4-leaf clovers and limericks and everyone dressed in green. St. Paddy's Day, not green enough as far as environment goes. Sorry to say. Steaming Bean is thinking about New Zealand. Yeah, number 7 on the list is New Zealand, and If Auntie Jane is watching, hello to you. I know we're so far apart in daylight in hours. You're probably at work, but how are you? I know you're always catching the reruns, so I'm just saying hi to you today. New Zealand is on the list. Blaine Rayleigh is wondering about Costa Rica. Yeah, number 5 is Costa Rica. Their economy is very green. Switzerland from Nurse Nancy. That's the number 1 country of countries. The greenest country is Switzerland. And there are quite a few people live there. They run a very clean society there. Very well done. Norway from Ann Jordan. Norway, number 3 country on the list. Steaming Bean is thinking about Japan. Japan is on the list, 21. Yet they have 80+ million people. They're the 21st greenest country in the world. Electric trains, electric transit, yep, and very fuel-efficient cars, of course. Seakeeper is thinking about Canada. Canada came in at 12th place, number 12. Even with all our oil sands and all our oil and gas, we're the 12th cleanest country in the world with all that oil. How about that? Because when we extract it, we try to get it out cleanly, but you know, tree huggers be damned, they're not going to care. Blaine Rayleigh, Uruguay. What about Uruguay? It's not on the list, I'm sorry to say. Didn't make the top 25. And Jordan, Australia. Does Australia make it? Australia. Australia. Did not make the cut. Switzerland, Debbie, number 1. You got it. Steaming Bean, France. What about France? Yep, number 10. 2 spots ahead of Canada. Finland. Camille is looking at Finland. Number 4 country. Well done, Camille. Cam, Antarctica, not a country. Seakeeper, Republic of Kiribati. No. Blaine Rayleigh, Scotland. That's not its own country. Sorry. Brittany Lockwood, Uganda. What about Uganda? Is it on the list? Is Uganda on the list? I'm triple checking here. It is not on the list. No, not Uganda. Thomas Henry, Costa Rica, we got it. Steaming Bean is wondering about Spain. The country of Spain. Nope, not on the list. South Africa from Nurse Nancy. South Africa. Nope, not on the list. Guess they're burning too much coal still over there. Camille, Australia. No, Australia didn't make the list. Sorry. Steaming Bean, Portugal. What about Portugal? Looking here. Yes, Portugal is number 18. They did make the list at number 18. Nurse Nancy, Rwanda. Rwanda. No, Rwanda did not make it. Brittany Lockwood, Greece. Is Greece one of the 25 greenest countries? Nope, not in this survey. Didn't make it. Thomas Henry, Belgium. What about Belgium? Belgium, I'm looking. Do not see Belgium in the top 25. Just triple checking my list here. Nope, didn't make the top 25. Camille is looking at Norway. We already have them, number 3. Steph K, Holland. What's the correct name of Holland? Peter Heckema, Canada. We got it. Steaming Bean, Denmark, number 25. Denmark is on the list. I believe Denmark owns Greenland. That's a territory of Denmark, if I recall. So you got Greenland now through Denmark. Morocco, Blaine Rayleigh. What about Morocco? Nope, Morocco is not on the list. Peter Heckema, France, we've already got. It came in number 10. Camille, the Netherlands, good guess. The Netherlands, did they cut it? The Netherlands do not show as one of the top 25 cleanest countries in the world. Nope. A lot of factories still there from the 50s and 60s, I guess. It'll be a while yet before they clean those up. Peter Heckema, Iceland, we got it. Jim Thomas, Japan, we got it. Seakeeper, Belgium, we just had guessed. And Belgium, Belgium did not make the list. No, we just had it. Netherlands, Tracy Dunlop. Netherlands, nope, didn't make the list, sorry. What country is Greenland? Belgium. I believe Belgium, it's a territory of Belgium. Jim Thomas, South Korea. South Korea, no, South Korea is not in the list. Quite a number of factories in South Korea. 60, 80 million people? Not in the top 25. Steaming Bean, Graceland. Forget Greenland. What about Graceland? Making all that music, you can't be polluting the air that with that. That's got to be a clean country, Graceland. Camille, Germany, she's guessing. Germany, number 13 on the list. It's just behind Canada with 60 plus million people. Quite amazing. Brittany Lockwood, England or the United Kingdom, 14th place. Yes, correct. Denmark, we got it, number 25. Spain, not on the list. Steaming Bean, Finland. Finland was number 4. Blaine had Finland as well. Steaming Bean, Netherlands, no. Blaine, Rayleigh, Slovenia. What about Slovenia? Yes, number 15 in the world, Slovenia. Australia didn't make the list. North Korea didn't make the list. Steaming Bean, Canada, we already got it. Peter Heckema, Costa Rica, we got it. Brittany Lockwood, St. Thomas, it's not a country, it's a U.S. protectorate. Thomas Henry, good guess. Bakersfield. Too much dust in Bakersfield. Sorry, didn't work it. Sorry, can't do Bakersfield for you, Thomas. Brittany Lockwood, USA. No. The United States is not in the top 25 greenest countries in the world. And right now, the USA is going backwards big time with our buddy in the EPA, Mr. Scott Pruitt, the all-star of all-star scumbags. Holy crap, does this guy abuse his office? My God, they told him to stay away from the mess hall in the White House. So he's going to the White House too much. Stay away. Go buy your own lunch, pal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this makes such great fun watching from up here. Cool jazz. Portugal. We already have Portugal, 18. Peter Heckema, Spain, loves to travel. I want to go to Switzerland. It's on my bucket list. It's a clean place. You want to do that. And so grown up. Oh, yeah, so grown up. Brittany Lockwood, how about Peru? Bruce, is Peru on the list of 25 greenest countries? Nope, it's not. Steaming Bean, how about Argentina? Argentina, did they make the list of 25 greenest countries? No, they did not. Steaming Bean, Austria. What about Austria? Number 6. Let me read the correct answers you have so far. You've got Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Costa Rica, Austria, New Zealand. You're missing number 8 and number 9. You've got number 10, France. Then you have Iceland, Canada, Germany, UK, Slovenia. We're missing 16 and 17. We've got Portugal. We're missing 19, 20. We got 21, Japan. We're missing 22, 23, and 24. We've got 25, Denmark. So I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 countries. I still need to make this list happen. Brazil, not a chance. Brazil is nowhere near clean and to be clean enough to be in the top 25. I don't think they're in the top 50. I don't know if they're in the top 70. Brazil is still growing out. Slovenia, we already have. Cool jazz. Tracy, South Africa. Nope. Blaine Rayleigh, Denmark. We got him at number 25. Jim Thomas, Zimbabwe. Nope. Seakeeper, Cuba. Nope. Brittany Lockwood, Kenya. No, I don't believe so. No, Kenya's not in there. Steamy Beans, South Africa. Nope. Failed the test. Denmark, which includes Greenland, correct. Steaming Bean, Jamaica, no. Nurse Nancy, Germany, we have it. Jim Thomas, Cuba, no. Camille, Japan, we already got it. Steaming Bean, Switzerland, number 1 country. Cool Jazz, Symphony of the Seas. Thank you. That's a town unto itself, but not a country. Singapore from Ann Jordan. Singapore. Did Singapore cut it in this survey? No, Singapore did not cut it. Too condensed. Way too much pollution from probably automobiles and other factories and all the ships in the harbor. Probably not. Debbie Manuel, can't we call Alaska its own country? Sure, go ahead. But I can't accept the answer. Nurse Nancy, good answer. Cool Jazz. Paul Wilgus, Panama. What about Panama, Bruce? Nope, Panama is not in the area. Cool Jazz. Thank you, Nurse Nancy. Camellia, Portugal, we already have that guest. Brittany Lockwood, Hungary. What about Hungary? Yeah, number 23 on the list. Hungary just made it there. Luxembourg from Nurse Nancy. Luxembourg is not on the list. No. Norway, we already have. Monaco did not make the list. Malta, no. Double check that. No. Malta, no. Israel, no. Not in the 25. Colombia, Colombia in South America. Is Colombia on the list? Yes, number 9. Colombia, 9th cleanest in the world. Surprising. Steamy Bean, Tanzania, no. Jim Thomas, Saudi Arabia, nope. Tracy Dunlap, Iran, no. No. Lots of coal being burned in Iran. Lots of oil being burned in Iran. No, 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 no. Estonia, Blaine Rayleigh. Estonia is the guess. Yes, 19th. Cleanest in the world, Estonia. Steamy Bean, 2 O's in Colombia. That's right. Brittany Lockwood, Nepal. No. Blaine Rayleigh, Italy. Yes. Italy's been sitting here waiting at 24. They just made the cut to get in there. Thomas Henry, Taiwan. No, Taiwan is chock full of factories. Smog like you can't believe in Taipei. Unbearable. No, not good. Lisbon for Ann Jordan. Nice city in Spain or in Portugal, but it's not going to work for us. Cool Jazz, Croatia. What about Croatia, Bruce? Yes, number 20 on the list is Croatia. UAE from Camille. No. Blaine Rayleigh, Lithuania. Yes, Lithuania, number 16. Istanbul is a city, and Steaming Bean, Lithuania. We just got it. Steaming Bean, Romania. Nope, Romania is not on the list. And Greece from Blaine Rayleigh, not on the list. I need one country. Let me just double check here. I need one. That's the number 8 country and the number 17 country. Those are in Europe, and I need one country in South America. That's all I need. 3 left to go. We have Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Costa Rica, Austria, New Zealand, Colombia, France, Iceland, Canada, Germany, UK, Slovenia, Lithuania. We have Portugal, Estonia, Croatia, Japan. We have Hungary and Italy. I need 2 countries in Europe, 1 in South America, and we're done this cruise. We're done this cruise is right. We're done this quiz. We have Greece, Malta, Turkey, no. Latvia, yes. Latvia is number 8. Hungary, no. Estonia, we just did. Slovakia is the other European country. Yeah, I've got 1 country left in South America. Peru, no. Luxembourg, Chile. I need 1 country in South America, and we're done this quiz. Let's see if anybody guesses it. Anyone guessing South American countries? Jim Thomas, Bolivia? Nope. That's not it. We need 1 more. Watch for any more guesses. Uruguay? No. Not the one. It's not Brazil. It's not Argentina. It's not Colombia. There's another country still left you haven't guessed in South America. And we'll see if it comes in. Should be coming in any moment. I'm sure one of you guys will find it. And we will have this one done. Uruguay, Paraguay, no. Honduras is still in North America. It's north of Panama. Mongolia, wrong continent. Peru, no. Good guess for Peru, but nope. 1 country left. Starts with the letter E. Starts the letter E in South America. Chile, Guatemala. Guatemala is North America. Chile is South. And we're looking for a country starts with the letter E in South America. And we got this quiz done. And we should see it coming here at any moment. Any moment. Ecuador. Camille, you got it. Ecuador. I'll take that spelling. No Y with a U, but it's all right. And Jordan, how about Egypt? Egypt, let's move them over. Let's just give it to them. Come on. Cool Jazz got Ecuador too. Okay, we've done this. We've done this cruise. We've done this greenest country of the world quiz, actually. We're done number 2. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Switzerland, number 1. Denmark, number 25. With Canada, Germany, France, the UK, all in that list, along with Japan. A couple of heavily populated countries make the greenest list. The United States, no chance. Not even close. And won't be in the list for a long time, the way things are going now. All right. We've got 1 quiz to go, and this one was kind of fun. I love putting this one together, and we'll see how you guys do with this one. Now, this quiz is it's a U.S.-based quiz, but the answers are familiar to everyone in the world, so this shouldn't be too tough. Tell me the corporations, the companies in the United States that employ the most people. The biggest USA employers from corporations, not governments, but corporate employers. Who are they? And I'll tell you how many people they employ. There are 20 in this quiz, 20 largest employers in the United States of America. Who are they? They're practically, well, they're all household names. They're all household names. Let's see what we've got going here. Brittany Lockwood is thinking about Exxon. Exxon Mobil would be the proper name, Exxon. They're not in the top 20 for employment. Nope, they are not. Paul Wilgus, Walmart. Number one is Walmart. Walmart employs 2.2 million Americans, 2.2 million people, actually 2.2, I think, in the United States, and many more around the world, Canada too. 2.2 million, Walmart, number one by a mile. Let's see who's next. Starbucks, Debbie Emanuel. Thinking about Starbucks, they don't make the top 20. They don't make the top 20. NASCAR, Brittany Lockwood. No, NASCAR doesn't cut it. Steaming Bean, Ford, the Ford Motor Company. Looking here, there would have been a time that Ford would have been in the top 20, but not anymore. Ford has shrunk, and they're no longer in the top 20. Vicky is looking at Verizon. What about Verizon, Bruce? Is that company in the top 20? They're not in the top 20. Big, yes. Top 20, no. Starbucks was Ann Jordan's guest too. Tracy had Walmart. Blaine Rayleigh, General Electric. GE, yes, GE would have been at one time higher, but they're still number 9. 305,000 employees at General Electric. At one time, they would have been in the top 5, but not anymore. They're shrinking. Thomas Henry, Altria. He's thinking about Altria. Looking for Altria. I'm trying to think about Altria. I believe Altria is the tobacco company. If I recall, they're not in the top 20 for numbers of employees. Nope, don't need that many. Debbie Emanuel, what about McDonald's? They're everywhere. Yes, number 2 employer in the United States is McDonald's. 420,000 Americans work for McDonald's. Number 2, but that's 1.8 million behind Walmart at 2.2 million people. Wow. Unbelievable difference between one and the other. Mary Ellen Shaw is thinking about Google. What about the company Google, the people that own YouTube? No, I don't work for Google. I don't work for YouTube. I work for myself and happen to utilize YouTube. So I'm not counted as an employee of the company. I'm just a contractor, I suppose. So you can't count us millions of YouTubers. We don't rank anywhere. But I guess if you did take all the YouTubers and put them into YouTube and added that onto the Google count, they'd probably make the list. There's millions of us making channels. So yeah, but nope, not happening. Steaming Bean, McDonald's, very well done. We already got them. Brittany Lockwood, what about Sprint? What about Sprint? Excuse me. Sprint, the telephone company, did not make the cut either. Costco from Ann Jordan, nope, they didn't make the cut either. Blaine had McDonald's. Vicky, Met Ed. I'm looking on my list to see if you might have it in some kind of a way. I'm not seeing it here anywhere. No, I don't know what Met Ed is. Amazon, Bob Hollis. What about Amazon? They've got employees all over the place. Are they in the top 20? Nope, they're not in the top 20, surprisingly. Loves to travel. What about eBay? No, eBay doesn't have that many employees to make the top 20. And then all of their contractors, of course, are independent business people. They're not counting in their employment heads in their numbers. Brittany Lockwood, what about Burger King? We got McDonald's. Does Burger King have enough people to count in the top 20? Nope, they do not. They are not big enough to count. Bob Hollis, how about Apple? Tracy Dunlop, what about Apple? Apple is not in the top 20 for employees. This is a corporation that's the largest, biggest moneymaker on the planet with very few people overall for the dollars they generate. It's stunning how much money they make with as few people as they have. Still a lot of folks work at Apple. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people work at Apple, but Apple has a lot of subcontractors that are not employers that make these little things, and they don't count in the Apple head count. Isn't that interesting? Camille, Procter and Gamble. What about Procter and Gamble? And I'm looking here at my list. I do not see them on the list in the top 20. Big employer, but not in the top 20. Jim Thomas, Costco, no. Jean Retta, Boeing, the Boeing Jet Company. Are they in the top 20 for numbers of employees? The answer is no. Not even Boeing, as big as they are. Nope, they're not in the top 20. Brittany Lockwood, KFC. How about the Colonel Sanders gang? Yes, number 10 on the list, Colonel Sanders, 303,000, 2,000 behind GE. Well, a lot of people working at KFC. Blaine Rayleigh, how about Hewlett Packard? HP, as we used to call them. HP is on the list, number 11 at 302,000, and they're dropping. They split their company in two pieces, and they're dropping their numbers. They're laying people off all the time. Company going backwards lately. Loves to travel. What about Sam's Club? Sam's Club is part of Walmart, and Walmart is number one, 2.2 million people. Vicky, Dollar Tree, nope. All independent franchisees practically, and not enough employees to matter. Vicky, also Amazon, nope. Brittany Lockwood, Chevrolet. What company makes the Chevrolet? Tracy Dunlop, General Electric, we already have. Blaine Rayleigh. Home Depot, Bruce. Home Depot, they're everywhere. Yes, the Home Depot is on the list. Let me just find them. Number 5 in the United States, 371,000 employees at Home Depot, 5th largest employer. Tracy Dunlop, Comcast. What about the cable guys? Nope. Comcast makes a lot of money, but not that many people overall. Paul Wilgus, General Motors. They make the Chevy. They make the Cadillac. They make the GM trucks. General Motors is not in the top 20. They're 21. 216,000. They didn't make the top 20 this time around, and they're still shrinking. Unbelievable. Car companies are not hanging on to the jobs as they used to. We don't buy automobiles as much, and they can make a car with fewer humans than ever before because of how efficient we're becoming with robotics. And car prices are staying flat year after year after year. Overall, cars are not surging in price year after year after year. Loves to travel, the Dish Network. No, not working. Cool Jazz, Sprint. No, Thomas Henry, Capital One. What about the group at Capital One? Are they on the list? I do not see Capital One on my list. If they're a standalone company, they're not showing. If they're owned by another company, they might, but I'm not sure if Capital One is its own standalone monster. U.S. Postal Service or UPS, I will go with the U.S. Postal Service, UPS. Number 7 on the list, 336,000. Yes. Cola Company. What about Coca-Cola? We got Coca-Cola all over the place. Don't they have employees? No. Coca-Cola split into 2 companies not too long ago. Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Bottling Incorporated, which is a whole bunch of subsidiary companies. They don't have a single company with a bunch of employees anymore to make the top 20. Still a powerful company, lots of employees, but not in the top 20. Peter Heckema, GE, we already got. Brittany Lockwood. How about Disneyland? Disney, the Disney Corporation. All of the Disney properties in the United States. Does Disney make the top 20? No, they don't. They do not. Jim Thomas, AT&T. The old telephone company. Yep, number 16 at 243,000, still in the top 20. Blaine Rayleigh, IBM, International Business Machines, number 3 employer, 412,000. The company is shrinking. And still in the top 3 for employees. Walmart, Peter Heckema, you got it. Number 1, we already got it. Vicky, Dollar General, no. Jim Thomas, Facebook, no. Brittany Lockwood, UPS, yes, we got him. Peter Heckema, Boeing, no. Blaine Rayleigh, Amazon, no. Cool Jazz, CSX, the railway company, doesn't look like it. Don't have him on the list. FedEx from Tracy Dunlop. What about Federal Express? Number 12, 298,000 people at FedEx. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Everybody. Blaine Rayleigh, Kroger. What about Kroger? Kroger, number 4, 400,000 employees with all their brands. Big outfit, Kroger. Here are the results so far. You've got Walmart. You got McDonald's. You got IBM. You got Kroger. You got Home Depot. Those are the top 5. Number 7 is UPS. You got that. You've got GE at number 9. KFC at number 10. Hewlett Packard at number 11, FedEx at number 12. You're missing 13, 14, 15. You got AT&T at 16, and you've got number 21, General Motors, sneaking in at the very end, but they're not in the top 20. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 companies that employ hundreds of thousands of Americans to complete this list. Peter Heckema, Microsoft. What about that little outfit in Seattle called Microsoft? Not in the top 20. No, sir. It's another one of those companies that makes billions with hundreds of thousands of employees, but not on the list. You need 216,000 to get in. They don't have 216,000. Debbie Manuel, what about Taco Bell? Taco Bell. Nope. Taco Bell did not make the list. Target loves to travel, is thinking about Target. That's number 6. 347,000 people work for Target or Target. That's the number 6. We now have the top 7 in sequence. Done. Wells Fargo, Blaine Raley, Wells Fargo. Yes, number 15 is Wells Fargo, 264,000 people, and they're laying people off every chance they get. DirecTV, not on the list. Peter Heckema, GM, number 21. CVS, Tracy Dunlop is wondering about CVS Pharmacy, and I do not show them in the top 20. Not in the top 20. United Healthcare from Blaine Raley, United Healthcare, not in the top 20 either. Cool Jazz, Bank of America. What about Bank of America? Yes, number 19, 223,000 people, Bank of America, and they're getting smaller bit by bit. UPS, we already have. Vicky, Blue Cross, nope. Mary Ellen Shaw, Apple, nope. Blaine Raley, Berkshire Hathaway, or Dairy Queen, yes. Berkshire Hathaway, Dairy Queen, 316,000 people. That is correct. They are 8th largest employer in the United States. That brings us to the top 12 completed. Walmart, McDonald's, IBM, Kroger, Home Depot, Target, UPS, Dairy Queen with Berkshire Hathaway, GE, KFC, Hewlett-Packard, FedEx. We've got the top 12 in a row. All right. Let's see who else we've got. Barnes & Noble, no. P&G, Peter Heckema, P&G, Procter & Gamble, no. Vicky is here. MetEd is electric company. Nope, didn't make it. Debbie Manuel, Blue Cross Blue Shield, no. Blaine Raley, Lowe's, yes. Yes, Lowe's came in at number 20. The last company, 220,000. They just made the list. That's the last company to make the list there. But we still are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 companies to go. IBM we have. Carnival, no. American Airlines, no. Target, we got. Lockheed Martin, no. Bloomberg, no. Facebook, no. Home Depot, no. Surprisingly, Home Depot, no. Lowe's is a little bigger, and Home Depot is not in the top 20. I'm looking for 2 bankers. I'm looking for a grocery store, and I'm looking for potato chips and soda. That's what I'm looking for right now. Let's see. Royal Caribbean, no. Mernards, no. Camille, Frito-Lay, that's not a company unto itself. Delta Airlines, no. And did somebody say Walmart? Yes, we did. It was number 1. Subway, no. Dell, no. Victoria's Secret, they're everywhere. They are, but they don't have 200,000 employees. Whirlpool, no. How about the U.S. government? God knows everybody works for government. No governments in this quiz, only corporations. Brittany Lockwood retracted. Lowe's, we just got. Tracy Dunlop, Johnson & Johnson, nope. Peter Heckema, UPS, we already got it. Tracy Dunlop, Merrick, nope. PNC from Tracy, nope. And Jordan, Bank of America, we got it. Peter Heckema, UPS, we already got it. Tracy Dunlop, Abbott Pharmaceutical, big company, nope. They're developing jobs offshore. They found greener pastures, even lower taxes than the United States. But then they charge record prices for their medication. Isn't that amazing? Walgreens, no. Pitney Bowes, no. Wells Fargo, we already got them. United Healthcare, no. DHL, no. Publix, no. Shell, no. In-N-Out, no. Public Supermarket, no. Pepsi, yes. PepsiCo, the company called Pepsi is number 13 on the list, 217,000. They own Lay's potato chips and a whole bunch of other outfits. At one time, Pepsi owned Burger King. At one time, they owned KFC. They've sold those off. They're getting smaller. I'm looking for a grocery store, and I'm looking for 2 bankers. Yum Brands, we already have. Albertsons, yes. Albertsons is the grocer, 14th largest employer, 265,000 people, and all their subsidiary companies. That brings us now to 2 bankers left to go. I need 2 banks. General Mills, Samsung, Dunkin' Donuts, Best Buy. Citibank is number 18, 241,000 people. 1 bank to go. Chase, no. Safeway, no. Whole Foods, no. UTZ, I don't know who that is. First Interstate, no. American Express, no. Citibank, we just got. General Foods, no. Bank of America, we already have. Visa, not big enough to count in the top 20. 1 bank to go. Bank of America, nope. 1 bank to go. and with 241,000 people, and we got this one licked. What bank is still to be guessed, ladies and gentlemen? How about the Bunny Ranch? Nope. No, they're all those employees are all laying down on the job. So can't help you. There we go. Thomas Henry, J.P. Morgan. You got it. That is the 17th largest employer in the United States. 241,000. I think that does the list. Here is the final count. Walmart, 2.2 million. McDonald's, 420,000. IBM, 412,000. Kroger, 400,000. Home Depot, 371. Sorry, somebody guessed Home Depot. I said no. They were already guessed earlier at 371,000. Target, 347. UPS, 336. Dairy Queen with the Berkshire Hathaway Company, 316,000. General Electric, 305. KFC, Yum Brands, 303,000. Hewlett Packard or HP, 302,000. Federal Express, 298. PepsiCo, 271. Albertsons, 265,000. Wells Fargo, 264,000. AT&T, 243,000. JP Morgan, 241. Citigroup, 241. Bank of America, 223. Lowe's, 220,000. And General Motors made the list at 21st place. They didn't make the list, but they're in 21st place. 216,000 people. Ford, Chrysler didn't make the cut. Apple, no. And a whole bunch of other companies that we all know, not enough employees, because these entities have reorganized themselves over the last decades to either spin off parts of themselves to standalone corporations, or they've gone offshore to Ireland, to Canada, to other entities. As a matter of fact, Burger King is not on the list. I just remembered why. Burger King is headquartered in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They left the United States 2 years ago for tax reasons. They can operate in Canada for a lower tax rate than in the US. Even with the new tax bill, it's cheaper for Burger King to be a Canadian corporation. Go figure. And so that's why a lot of these companies shift around with their numbers from time to time. And we recognize them. We see their signs everywhere. We do business with them all the time, but they're all fractured out. A lot of the pharmaceuticals, they've abandoned the United States. They've decided to stick it to Americans for the highest medical prices in the world, and the U.S. Congress lets them get away with it, while they pay virtually no tax in Ireland and other countries around the world, and have also dropped a lot of U.S. jobs, unfortunately. So America makes these pharmaceuticals incredibly wealthy, but they don't enjoy any taxation from them. They just get stuck with the medical bill for the doctor when they have to go get a prescription. That's the U.S. medical system in a nutshell, as I see it from way up here, because I can buy the same drugs you guys can buy for quarter the price, because it's illegal to sell drugs up here for the kind of prices you get stuck with down there. It's unbelievable. The rest of the world, of course, like Canada, we have lower drug costs. Americans don't. It's a crime, and it's a shame. And your leader ain't doing anything about it. Your drug prices aren't going lower. Okay, Steamy Bean laying down on the job. Classic Bruce. Thomas Henry, bye everyone. My battery's almost out. Debbie Manuel, bye Thomas. Camille, great show and info regarding trivia answers. Thanks, Camille, for joining the show tonight. If you want to become a subscriber, there's a button here. There's a button here. Love to have you join us. And I'm on tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Come by and say hi. Great show, everybody. Had a great time. Thank you for playing trivia tonight. And thanks for joining me on my 5 o'clock show. Thanks for all your support with my Amazon link and with the store and with PayPal donations and everything else. Thank you so much for keeping me alive. And we'll keep her going. I'm on tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes. And next Monday, I'm on La Lido Loca on Cruise Wars. Got to catch that show. And next Wednesday, I've got La Lido Loca on my show next Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern. I'm looking forward to that too. So this is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I loved it. Did very well on the trivia questions. We'll play tomorrow. We'll do some cruise work tomorrow and play trivia Saturday at 2 as well. In the meantime, I want to say goodbye to everybody. Thomas Henry saying goodbye. Debbie, Camille, and Jordan, see you tomorrow. Brittany Lockwood, love your shows when I can catch them live. Cam, see you tomorrow. Debbie Manuel, love the questions as usual. Bruce, take care, everyone. See you all then. Bye, Ann. Tracy Dunlap, see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Thanks for the thumbs ups tonight, you guys. I appreciate it. We got 23 thumbs ups. Thank you for all those. And we'll probably get more in the after hours as well. Okay, this is it. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Today was June 7th. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock, everybody. Have a good night. Bye for now.